Today I am reviewing the Acer Nitro V gaming laptop. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. I recently spent some time using the Acer Nitro V gaming laptop ANV15-52-586Z, and I have to say, this laptop genuinely surprised me in a really good way. Going into it, I expected a decent mid-range gaming laptop, but after actually gaming, multitasking, streaming, and everyday use, it ended up feeling much more powerful and polished than I expected for the price category it sits in. The first thing that immediately stands out is the overall performance. The Intel Core i5-13420H processor is seriously capable. A lot of people hear Core i5 and assume it's entry-level, but this chip handles modern gaming and multitasking extremely well. I tested multiple games, ran Discord in the background, had Chrome tabs open, streamed videos, and even did some light editing work, and the laptop stayed responsive the entire time. Everything feels quick and snappy, from launching applications to loading games and switching between programs. But let's be honest, the real star of the show here is the RTX 4050 laptop GPU. This graphics card is a huge upgrade for gamers who want strong performance without jumping into ultra-expensive territory. Modern games look fantastic on this machine. You get smooth frame rates, detailed textures, and support for NVIDIA features like DLSS 3.5, which honestly feels like magic sometimes. Games that would normally struggle at high settings suddenly become smooth and playable thanks to AI frame generation and optimization. What impressed me most was how balanced the gaming experience feels. This laptop doesn't just run games. It runs them in a way that actually feels immersive. Pairing the RTX 4050 with the 165Hz display was a smart decision by Acer. Once you experience gaming at 165Hz, especially in competitive games, it's hard to go back. Movement looks smoother, aiming feels more responsive, and overall gameplay just feels more fluid and satisfying. The 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display is another area where this laptop performs really well. Colors look vibrant, viewing angles are solid, and the fast refresh rate makes everything feel premium. Even outside of gaming, simple things like scrolling through websites or moving windows around the desktop look noticeably smoother. Watching movies and YouTube content on this screen is also enjoyable because the display has good brightness and sharpness for everyday use. I also appreciate the design approach Acer took with the Nitro V. Some gaming laptops try too hard to look aggressive or flashy, but this one strikes a nice balance. It still has that gaming aesthetic, especially with the backlit keyboard, but it also looks clean enough to use in a classroom, office, or coffee shop without drawing too much attention. The keyboard itself feels comfortable for long gaming sessions and typing. The key travel is decent, and the backlighting gives it a modern look without being overly distracting. Another thing worth mentioning is cooling. Gaming laptops can easily become hot and loud, especially during intense gaming sessions, but the Nitro V handles thermals surprisingly well. Yes, the fans become noticeable when pushing demanding games, but that's expected with gaming laptops. The important thing is that performance remains stable and the system doesn't feel like it's constantly overheating or throttling. Acer did a solid job balancing performance and cooling here. Storage and upgradability are also strong points. The included 512GB Gen 4 SSD is fast, and boot times are excellent. Games load quickly, Windows feels responsive, and overall system speed is impressive. That said, if you're someone who installs a lot of large AAA games, you may eventually want additional storage because modern games can eat up space quickly. The good news is that the system gives you room to upgrade, which adds long-term value. The 8GB DDR5 RAM is fine for getting started, especially for casual gamers and general use. But honestly, I think upgrading to 16GB would unlock even more of this laptop's potential. The nice part is that Acer made upgrading relatively straightforward since there are 2 DDR5 slots available. So you're not locked into the base configuration forever, which is a huge advantage. Connectivity is another area where this laptop shines. Wi-Fi 6 keeps online gaming stable and fast, and having killer Ethernet support is excellent for anyone serious about competitive gaming. I also really like that Acer included Thunderbolt for support. That adds a lot of versatility for future accessories, external displays, fast data transfer, and even docking setups. It makes the laptop feel more future-proof. Battery life is what you'd generally expect from a gaming laptop. For regular browsing, streaming, and productivity tasks, it does reasonably well. But during gaming, you'll definitely want to stay plugged in to get maximum performance. That's pretty standard for laptops in this category, so I wouldn't consider it a major downside. What really makes this laptop stand out to me is the value. You're getting modern gaming performance, RTX graphics, a 165Hz display, DDR5 memory, fast SSD storage, Thunderbolt 4, and solid cooling all in one package. It feels like Acer focused on the features gamers actually care about instead of adding unnecessary gimmicks. Overall, the Acer Nitro V is an excellent choice for gamers, students, content creators, or anyone wanting a powerful laptop without spending an extreme amount of money. It handles modern games beautifully, looks clean, performs reliably, and offers enough upgrade potential to stay relevant for years. For the price range, it honestly feels like one of the better balanced gaming laptops currently available. If you want a machine that can handle competitive gaming, AAA titles, streaming, multitasking, and everyday productivity without constantly making compromises, the Acer Nitro V with the RTX 4050 is absolutely worth considering.